As promised, here is Existential Courage according to Marcus Aurelius. Of course, he is the most famous of the Stoics. And remember that the Stoic school was actually founded in Athens around 300 BCE by Zeno of Citium, who used to teach his ideas in the Stoa Poikile, the painted porch. But Stoicism became very popular in Rome. It became a dominant way of life for Roman statesmen and emperors, and therefore Marcus Aurelius Antoninus, who lived during the height of the Roman Empire, became an expert at Stoical thinking and living. And the beauty of this is that he wrote this diary for himself when he went on military expeditions about how to live and how to be in the face of all these challenges he had to deal with on a daily basis. So he lived for 58 years and he became a dedicated student of philosophy. He lived from 121 CE to 180 CE probably. So his meditations, my friend, are a book I strongly recommend because it has the kind of essence of how to live your life with existential courage. Maybe it's a little over the top and it's a little harsh, but it is a good counterpoint to our tendency to be soft on ourselves and to be self-indulgent. So I strongly recommend it to you, my friend. Read the meditations, read a little bit every day and see how it affects your life. So this is all about creating courage and an affirmative attitude in your life to confront radical uncertainty, to confront finitude, to confront your own vulnerability, and to stop relying on the illusions that you create for yourself, to face reality, to face rationality. For Marcus Aurelius, courage was not a dramatic, heroic, big outburst kind of thing. It was a quiet, persistent choice to face reality exactly as it is, without embellishments, to master your internal ground and to act with integrity. Remember what the Stoics said about integrity. It is to attune to the universe and to nature instead of to the chaos of the world around you. So he speaks about all the pillars of Stoical philosophy, such as Memento, mori, remember that you will die. And he practiced putting an anchor into death for immediate purposes, to be prepared to die today, to be prepared to die at any moment. It stops you fretting about small things. It stops you worrying so much about things that don't really matter in the face of something as big as ending life. So it is about remembering that your life is a blink in cosmic time. It's over very quickly. So you might as well use the little bit of life that you've got, my friend, and make the most of it without having all these anxieties getting in your way. And that comes from the other basic Stoic thing, amor fati, accepting your fate, accepting that things are the way they are, and all you can do is create this courage in yourself that leads to your agency and your inner authority. It is about claiming absolute responsibility for your own internal responses to fate. It comes from knowing you can't control the world, but you can take absolute authorship over your character. He said, Marcus Aurelius in the meditation said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. So he speaks a lot about creating this inner sovereignty and to have perspective on your life. He said, the universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. He said, dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. Isn't that a beautiful image? Running with the stars. Everything, he said, we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. So face your adversity. He said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. The obstacle becomes the path, my friend. Don't be afraid of obstacles. Use them. He said, be like the cliff against which the waves continually break. It stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it. It tames the fury of the water flowing around it. Be like the cliff. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. Don't go on about your hurts and your traumas, but find the peace inside of you that can overcome all of this. He said, when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. None of them can hurt me, because I have seen the beauty of good and the ugliness of evil. He said the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Don't descend to that level. Rise above it and show them how it is done, my friend. You are stronger than all of that. You are better than this negativity. Rise above it. He said, accept the things to which fate binds you and love the people with whom fate brings you together. And do so with all your heart. Love the people who come into your life and who have goodwill. Love them, it matters. He spoke a lot about finitude and time and said, time is a river, a fierce torrent of things that come into being. No sooner is a thing brought to sight than it is swept away and another takes its place. And this too will be swept away. So, think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now, take what's left and live it properly, my friend. That is Marcus Aurelius' advice to you. Go read some of his meditations and you will get the feel for it. And it will make you stronger. It will create and grow this amazing existential courage within you. Practice. Be well, my friend.